I cannot believe that the name Marine Roberts might disappear on the surface of Earth. So apparently now, Marine Roberts has been liquidated. This means that the parent company, will not be on the GSE anymore, and the old investors won't get anything from that, sadly. And I wonder where it exists or where it was operating, what is happening. The company was actually started in 1902 by Peter Murray and Donald Roberts, and then they merged the company to become Marine Roberts, and they are the goats of civil engineering and construction. And in the mining world, they're actually the goats of shaft sinking. So the company started in 1902, as I mentioned, and in 1935 they were listed, and then I think around the 1960s they started the mining part, the going into the mines. Most of Marine Roberts' mining part is known as Cementation Africa, right? So what has occurred is that they actually got nailed down by that loss, by those changes that was happening in Venetia, where the owner decided that there has to be some scale down or something like that, and they lost about 50% of where their money comes from, which was with the DPS project. So those guys, by the financial year end of June, is it June? Yeah, I think June or July, somewhere there, 2024, they lost 138 million, 130 million plus, or 138 million to be exact. And then on top of that, 6 months into December 2024, they lost 1.4 billion. Wow. And here's the thing. The reason why I decided to make this video, it's not part of the podcast. It's just like, I was like, what? Because I knew that in April they applied for business rescue, right? And the Cementation Africa was actually bought by a certain group of investors, and then they bought it, and then operations, apparently they're still going well. They can still go well and stuff like that, the mining part, but it's no longer owned by Marine Roberts. So now what the thing is, these guys have been part of the revolution of engineering and construction in Africa, and mining per se. They are the ones that actually were part of building Carlton Center, the one in Johannesburg, one of the tallest buildings in Africa. They were part of that. And in 2010 World Cup, they were part of building or constructing that Cape Town Stadium. And then with your railway link in Gautrain, which from Johannesburg to Pretoria, they were part of that consortium. These guys are the ones that did shaft sinking for the PS and development mining. They were also involved in Lone Mill shafts mining. They were also involved in Impala shaft sinking, I think, and development mining. So you can see that they have a footprint that can never be forgotten. They were also part of the construction of Midupi plant station, and also is it Kusile plant station. Those power stations by Eskom, they were part of that. And all of a sudden, these guys are just disappearing from the surface of the earth. 423 years of operating, 60 years in mining, 90 years of trading on the GSE. And all of a sudden, they just about to disappear like nothing. As much as if some parts of their companies under different names are going to still be operating. But man, I remember I used to want to work for this company when I was in high school, because I knew people that were working there, and it was my goal sometimes that one day I'm going to work for this company. But yeah, things happen, and yeah. But this just shows that everything in this world has its own end. It has its own end. Like, it's really, 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 really sad. And the fact that people invested in that, and now all of a sudden they're not gonna get anything. I don't know. They've been chowing money from the past years, but I just mean it's not nice to sell a company, especially that has so much legacy. Especially that has so much legacy. It's just sad, bro. But it is what it is. And yeah, Cementation Africa, I hope it will carry that legacy. The new owners will carry that legacy, and we continue to mine safely, and we continue to create jobs. And I don't know, you guys can help me. I heard that 320 workers from Marine Roberts or the Cementation Africa part, that time they got retrenchment notices. But I think probably that stopped now, because they are new buyers and things can operate. I don't know. Because South Africa doesn't need job losses actually now. We're at the boiling end. We actually need job creations. But hopefully, as you know, that we're shooting season 3 with supported by Albrook Mining. Maybe one of the episodes will touch into this and find out, besides the thing they lost 50% of their 50% of their money from Venetia, and then all that shaky things happened, and it created uncertainty, and then liquidity pressures and what actually happened. Because these guys, they have projects in Australia, the Middle East, Canada. Like, they've been making bank. So what actually happened? What actually happened? Did they scale too far, or what? Maybe we'll talk about this in the podcast with my brother Tabisis Toll. So maybe we'll indulge in that, and we'll try to do our research and try to find out what really happened. Please remember to subscribe on our YouTube channel, The Miners Podcast, and also visit our website, www.theminerspodcast.co.za. If you want to support the miner, you'll see like there's packages there where you can support us, and also buy our merchandise and stuff like that. And then at the center of it, those that want to partner with us, they're welcome to send us an email or give us a WhatsApp text or call. Yeah, thank you.